Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information, with an update and information on the 2023 Ford Maverick. So some information came out today for dealers. It was I've already seen it on the different forums and Facebook groups and such. So it's out there with really not a lot of information. So I'm hoping I can help you out, give you some information, and kind of weed through some of the information here to give you the real information and real data and the real answers here on what you should do with your Maverick order with this information that's been thrown out there on social media. So we're going to start off the media. Of course, before we get started, don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the channel, we have a lot of good Ford information. If you want to stay up to date on information, you might want to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. So hit that red subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified next time we have another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and dive in here. We're gonna basically the memo is going through a couple reminders and a couple things that they want to highlight that are available. And the first thing we want to do is remind people. And they mention here is to remind people to not to forget those 22 unscheduled orders that were put in as a new 23 order. They're reminding dealers yet again to go ahead and make sure you prioritize those orders with a higher priority, which means would give them like a 10. So you can put those orders in as anywhere from 10 to 19. The lower the better, kind of like golf score is what I like to say. So those 22 rollover orders, you want to make sure you're prioritizing those early. Here at McArthur, we did that. We had a lot of our orders that were ordered for last October, November, December, and January. We prioritized them and gave them a 10, 11, 12, and 13 based on what month they had ordered their Maverick for their 22. So that way those orders would get prioritized first. So that way, an October order we looked at before, a January order per se, and then the new orders we put in as 15. Ford's kind of recommending you do something similar to that to your orders. So they remind us in this memo to make sure you do that. So I want to make sure I highlight that first. Now, second, Ford want to do is remind us to tell our customers, for those that have a hybrid and an XL, that those both are above the capacity of what they can handle right now. So just to kind of break this down, the hybrid motor, they have 73% of the orders in the order bank are for a hybrid, and their capacity is 35%. And so they're not going to be able to make all of the hybrid orders that are in the order banks this year. Some of those will get, I don't know if they plan to carry over to 24 or not, or if they just plan to have you start over in 24. That was what they originally said. But at this point in time, that may happen. So just kind of making people aware of that, as well as giving them an option to change the motor if they want to. They've said in the memo here that we were going to be able to change that. We'll talk more about that here later in the video, and what I've noticed as of right now to keep you guys aware of. But just keep that in mind. It might be if you're maybe open to, if you're needing the Maverick truck. And the hybrid was a nice addition to that with the fuel economy. Even the EcoBoost front-wheel drive gets pretty good fuel economy, close to 30 miles per gallon as well, which is probably a lot better than most other vehicles. But you still want that little small truck, which has many award-winning truck of the years and everything. Then this is a way for you to get that EcoBoost and get a little bit quicker as well. The other is the XL trim. So there's more because Ford did include the cruise control for the XL trim. That drove people to drop from the XLT to the XL because of that, having that standard cruise control. And because of that, the capacity that they plan to build those XLs at is 15%, but they have 26% of the orders listed as an XL. So again, depending on how many orders are at your dealership that are XLs versus the amount of allocations they have, not all those XLs are probably going to get built this year. So again, something to think about. Maybe you want to change that trim from an XL to an XLT. And again, we'll talk more about making those changes later in the video. The third thing that Ford wants us to remind our customers is to let them know about the opportunity to add additional optional packages that are under a capacity, which means they're what they call them is the unsubscribed commodities. And they actually, if you have seen this on the Maverick Truck Club or the different forums, you've probably seen this graph. So I'll cover some of those real quick. Basically means that what their capacity to make and build, their available capacity, and what orders are in there are less. So they have less orders than what their capacity is. So one of those is the Copilot 360 package. And this package is the one that includes your lane keeping system and your Bliss system with cross traffic alert. That's $650. And that package there, they can build at about a 60% capacity. So 60% of their orders, they could put that package on there. And right now, 50% of the orders have that package on their orders. So that's something that you could probably talk to your dealership and add that package if you'd like those options and not hurt too much in how long it'll take. I will say this, you will get scheduled faster without it, but it shouldn't delay it too much since you're at a 60% capacity with that package. Then the other one I want to talk about is the Copilot 360 Assist package. So just to clarify, this package does require to have the Lariat Luxury package, so only available on the Lariat trim. And this is a package for this year that includes the adaptive cruise control, the lane centering, evasive steering assist, and the rear parking sensors, and it's $750. And a lot of people forgetting to add this package to the luxury package because it was included in the luxury package last year. So again, remind people to make sure to add this. Capacity on this package is 25%, and only 8% of the orders have this on their order. And I think it's because they don't realize that they think those options are already included in the Lariat Luxury package, and they're not for this year. So they need to add this to get those features. So that is something I would definitely recommend. Somebody, especially that's getting a Lariat Luxury package and they're wanting the adaptive cruise, I'd recommend you add that to it. They are well within the capacity for that one. But still, again, 25%, which means that out of 100 orders, only 25 of them will have this package on there. So that means 75% of the orders that they schedule will not have this package on there. So again, keeping that in mind. The other one is the XLT Luxury package, which is actually they increased capacity on this now. Beginning of the year, it was 30%. Now it's 35% is the capacity for the XLT Luxury package, which includes a lot of great features, including your heated seats, heated mirrors, some of those features. So this is, of course, 35% is their capacity and 25% of the orders with the XLT Luxury package. So again, well within that capacity. So this is a package you can add on. We've been seeing actually some customers doing the same thing. They've been taking off because of the hitch issues and being able to get the optional hitch, that they've been actually removing the optional hitch and adding this package on there since they're within capacity on this and they're not on the hitch. So which the hitch is included in this package. Another one is the Lariat Luxury package. That one there has also improved to 30% capacity on this one, and 20% of the orders have this package on there. So again, this is a package you could probably add to your Lariat trim. Does require to have the Copilot 360 package, by the way. So you'll have to add that as well when you add the Lariat Luxury package. So, and then gives you the opportunity to go to the Copilot 360 package if you'd like to do that as well. And then the Trimmer Off-Road packages is a little surprise to me. Their capacity is 10%, which is a pretty low number, but only 2% of the orders are scheduled that are ordered with the Trimmer package. So a new package for this year, that off-road performance package. I've done some videos on that. Be looking on our YouTube channel for those. But they're well within. Again, only means 10% of the orders are going to be scheduled with the Trimmer package. So that means 90% of the orders will not be Trimmer. Keep that in mind, but they are within capacity. So if you did have the Trimmer, that means you would get built definitely within the model year if you do order a Trimmer, because you're within capacity. But it just depends on when you ordered, how long that would take. And then adding that. Now, also, if you do keep in mind, the Trimmer Off-Road package is its own body code. So by changing to that, you have to change the body code, which will affect your order date. So keep that in mind as well. So now, fourth thing that that Ford wanted to make sure we let our customers know about is the new discount package. So Ford will do this a lot of times with different features. They'll get different packages together and they'll give you a discount for including both of them. They do this a lot on F-150, on a certain XLT 302A gets a discount package of a couple grand. They're doing the same thing here with the spray and bed liner with the cargo management system. That's that bed rail system. Those bed rails on the side with those sliding D hooks on it. So that now, because those are both within capacity, their capacity on the spray and bed liner and the bed rail system is both 39%, and like half of that is how many orders they have. They don't actually have the numbers in here, but I believe it's like 19% or something. They're well within capacity. So they're trying to give a discount package to encourage people to go ahead and add that so that they could go ahead and produce those for them if they want those. So basically you're getting the two together for $495. for MSRP. So that's a pretty good deal. Basically, you're getting the bed rail system for free because it's $225 for that and $495 for the spray and liner. So you're getting both those for $495. So basically, you're getting that the bed rail system for free. So that's something you could probably think about if you want to add that to your vehicle. You can do that, or if you want to get the spray and liner later. Again, 39% are going to be produced with the spray and liner, which also means that 61% of the orders that are scheduled are not going to have the spray and liner. So you will have a better chance of getting scheduled quicker without it than with it. So, but they are within capacity, so they can handle those orders. Means that within the model year, they should be able to produce it for you within capacity of the other options you have, motor, that kind of thing. So keep that in mind. Now, if you do want to add this to your order, I want to make sure that your dealership knows how to add this, because a lot of people don't know where it's located. So in the WebDo system, your dealership is going to look for that cleat tie down kit C. That is your bed tied under the bed rail system or cargo management system. They're calling it 3 different names now. So you want to make sure. So a lot of dealerships didn't know what is that. It's not an option anywhere on there. It's actually called the cleat tie down kit C in the ordering system. So you want to make sure you let them know that so they can put that on your order. Now, the fifth thing I want to remind, and they want us to remind dealer or customers, is that again, these are different things and that can affect your order, and so you can make these changes to your order. So in here it says a reminder: even though the 23 model year retail order bank is closed, customers are still able to make changes to their orders prior to the order being scheduled for production. So if it's already been scheduled, too late. But prior to that being scheduled, you can make these changes. And it does say, unlike in 22 model year, where changes to retail orders impacted retail order receipt date and subsequent prioritization, any changes to the 23 model year orders, including powertrain, will not impact vehicle scheduling, as this is determined by dealer allocation and available commodities. I will preface this. I already got the confirmation on this. Making the change to any of this to the trim, your body code. So if you do want to go to that trimmer and you have an all-wheel drive, that can affect this, as well as the powertrain. Right now it's not available for you to switch to that at this current time, but I assume they're going to make that available sometime to allow people to go from hybrid to an EcoBoost. It will change your date to today's date, or the day that you make those changes. So keep that in mind. It does change that date. What he's saying is, or what Ford is saying here is that it doesn't impact it, because before they were scheduling orders in order by the date. Now they're going to do it mainly by prioritization code. So if you're a priority 10 and you make the changes, it won't affect you as much as if you were a priority 15. So if you want to make the changes and your dealership is really nice and will work with you, and prioritize yours up because of that, then I don't see a major impact for you and not a disadvantage for you. But if you do make the changes to the trim, go from an XL to an XLT, eventually when we're able to change the motor. Right now we cannot change it. I already checked today; it's still balanced out, not able to make that change in the ordering system. And maybe it's because they're still scheduling this week, and tomorrow is the day they're going to schedule. So maybe on Friday we might be able to have that. I haven't have confirmation yet of when we're going to be able to make the change. But when you do make those changes, it will change the receipt date. And so, keep this in mind. If there's 2 orders at the same dealer, let's say a dealership has 1 allocation to be used that week, and there are 2 orders, both that are identical orders, but one has an order date in September when the ordering opened, and the other one has one in November or December, like today's date. They're going to have a reason that one order gets looked at before the other, and it's going to be the receipt date. So unless I get something changed on that, and I could be totally wrong, but I just don't want you guys to be fooled that, here's what this says, and it does sound like perfect, like it'll work and everything, but I don't, there are some impacts. If you have a dealership that has multiple orders and they all have the same priority, that receipt date is the one that can be the determining of the tiebreaker on which orders looked at with the same commodity, the same capacity available. So keep that in mind before making those changes if you want. Now, I will tell you this, my opinion is, if you're thinking about switching your motor from a hybrid to an EcoBoost, That will help you in itself because EcoBoost is being produced at 65%. So that in a sense is going to move you up no matter where your date is. It's going to make yours get built a lot faster. So hopefully dealerships are willing to, prioritize orders up for people that want to make those changes to help out and help theirs get ordered. Not sure. Probably once some of the carryover 22s get scheduled, then we could start, as dealerships start helping customers so that they're not, affected by that order date. So we'll just have to see. I'm sure we'll have some changes. Some people that want to make those changes are willing to take the chance on that. So we'll try to keep you updated on that as we go along. And of course, you want to always stay tuned to our YouTube channel here. So make sure you hit the red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can get notified when you have another video uploaded to the channel. And and also watch our live stream. Every Tuesday night we go over different things and commodity changes and scheduling information and such. So if you have a vehicle on order, a Maverick on order, you might be really interested in our YouTube channel live stream Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Central. So be watching for those if you want to come on over and join us. We do a live Q&A as well to answer any questions you might have too there. So hopefully this video did help you out, give you some information. Maybe it's some good news for some of those out there, and maybe going to make some changes. But I wanted to make sure everybody knew what was going on before rushing into the dealership to make those changes and how it will affect that before making that change. So hopefully this video helped you out, and I hopefully got it out to you before you went and rushed to your dealership and made those changes. Currently, again, right now, just a reminder, you cannot make changes to the motor as of today, but we don't know when we're going to be able to make those changes yet. The memo did not tell us that information, but did tell us that we are going to be able to make changes to the powertrain. So we'll keep you updated with that as well when we're able to do that. Usually do that on a live stream, as well as if you're on, of course, follow me on any of the Maverick Truck Club or the different Facebook groups. I'll be putting that out there, information out there as well as some other great Ford dealers as well that help keep you guys updated on this stuff on Facebook and on the Maverick Truck Club as well. So again, thanks for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. As always, you can follow us on our social media sites. We're at McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Here's my Linktree account. If you want to follow me on Linktree, I can get connected on different social media platforms that I'm on there, and love to connect with you. And don't forget, until the next video, stay positive, be kind to each other, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on the next one.